Okay, we have a fresh startup of Blender 3.2.0. I'm going to go ahead and add a cube, which is pretty simple to deal with, correct? So let's go into shading. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's create a new material for that. Yep, new material. So before we go on, let's go ahead and change this up from Eevee to cycles and the GPU. Okay, now let's add a texture, image texture, and let's add a texture coordinate, and let's add this mapping gizmo, thingamajiggy. All right, so let's open an image, and let's go up here, and let's load in this chestnut. Let's do this PNG. Everything here is RGB, no CMYK in the house. So we went ahead and we've added that. So let's just plug this stuff in. We get something right away, which is very interesting. But we do not get anything here. Let's go ahead and finish this off. Plug that into there. Plug this into here. And let's change this to box. Ooh, interesting. It goes away. Why? Why? And let's change this to a single image. So why, if we change it to box, does it go away? Interesting. Now we don't get anything. Let's take this off. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, you saw it once. It was there. Get back out of here. Sorry, I was rendering in the background. Okay. Very interesting. Let's go back to here. Nothing. Nothing. Let's plug all this back in. Nothing. Let's put it on where it probably should be. And let's go ahead and, why don't we see an image here? It's baffling. But let's go ahead and replace that image with something else. Let's try this JPEG right there instead of a PNG. Let's replace it. There it is. It came through. And now we see it. But why does it still say chestnut Udemy PNG? I don't understand what the Udemy business is all about and why didn't it change the name? So let's go ahead and let's add another image. This time let's go out and grab this cherry. This will be another PNG, an open image. Okay, comes in, it says Udemy again. But let's just go over here and change it to this Brook Cherry. Nothing comes through. Blender doesn't like PNGs. That's strange. So let's go ahead and add another image. This time we will grab the Brook Cherry JPEG. And we'll open that. Okay. Brook Cherry JPEG still says Udemy. I'm not sure why. Let's see here. Let's add the JPEG. Click. Interesting. Nothing. Nothing. let's go back up to this one here and see if that, okay, that's coming on. It says PNG, but I don't think it's a PNG. I think it's that JPEG that I loaded earlier. Not real sure. This is very confusing when stuff doesn't work like you think it should work. And you're trying to learn how to use it. So I guess it could be user error, but it's not making any sense. Let's go to Brook Cherry again, the JPEG, and wow, it's gone. And why aren't they showing up over here? You know, and that's the JPEG. I know that's the JPEG because the PNG has much more detail in its image than this. You know, the PNG is a lot larger, and it's a full repeat pattern that's probably 6 times bigger than this little sample JPEG here. So let's go ahead and replace this with something else. Let's go back. Let's grab this oak. Let's see. Okay, this is a JPEG there, but I want a PNG. So we're going to replace that image. Hit replace. Wait a while for it to load. Okay, now you can see they're a lot bigger with a lot more detail. Now that came in, and that works. It still says Udemy. Not sure quite why. Yeah, so that seems to be okay. Even works here. So let's go ahead and replace that one with something else real quick here. Hopefully you're not getting bored. So we're going to go with another PNG. Classic Cherry is what we call that. Hey, looky there, it's working. Now all of a sudden this thing is working. That's not good. Let's see, let's display this. Why isn't it displaying the chestnut or the Brook Cherry? And oh, looky there. You can see one color over the top of the other here in that little icon there. So something's not right. The chestnut is a brown, and you can see it's dumped apparently the Classic Cherry on top of that. That doesn't show. That doesn't show. And okay, that shows. But I can tell you right now that that is not chestnut. This is cherry. This is Classic Cherry. The same thing we're seeing over here. And that's not correct. None of this stuff is right. Basically, this would not be a usable product for what I do every day, because it's all messed up. So let me just go ahead and load another one. Let's grab something that's really different. Let's see here. Okay, this Fort Wood. This is a dark brown, I believe. We'll go ahead and load it and see. That doesn't come through at all. Oh, there's the little icon. Doesn't show. Let's see if we can get it to work over here. Nope. So I have to come to the conclusion that Blender is basically hosed. None of this is correct. Unless somebody can prove me wrong, or show me otherwise, or show me that I'm doing something completely wrong, I would have to say that this is a problem with Blender itself. But, you know, I'd love to hear from somebody that can, you know, maybe guide me and show me the right way to go. Because it just doesn't seem to be working like it should. So, anyway, thanks for watching.